Hello there. Today we are gonna take a look at one single NFT project. Keep in mind though, because as you probably might see, I am just a random guy sitting on his chair and telling you about stuff I can see on my screen and I researched myself. So if you want to invest into anything I will show you at any time, please do your own research and use a couple of your own brain cells to check out their Twitter, their Discord and their website. The links for those will be provided down in the description below. But let's not waste any more time and jump right into the project. And today we are gonna take a look at the Xapes Lab, which is a lab where experimented apes are running their own set of experiments. And you maybe already noticed that even though there are a couple of sites linked right here, their Discord is not. And the reason for that is that they have made the Discord private for now until they hand out whitelist spots to the OGs of this project, which makes this project kinda stealth launch-ish. We will have to see how the launch will go, but for now let's take a look at their website. So what are these Xapes about? The Xapes Lab is a lab where 4,444 randomly generated apes are running their own set of experiments on the Solana blockchain. For years, scientists in Medex City were looking for a serum, the ultimate alchemical cure for all diseases. While performing the tests using the final serum on the last remaining apes on the planet, locked in experimental tubes, they grew stronger, intelligent, powerful, and all the apes took over the gynecology lab of Medex. Some developed identity crises like it is in our society, and smarter ones then took over the scientists. The Xapes started experimenting on their own, now here they are. And below the lore we can find the gallery in which we can see some examples of these NFTs. And already we can see some examples for the smarter ones, which are the scientists in the lab code on the left and the right of this page. And for example, the left scientist has some red stuff on his head. It might be his brain looking out of his head, or it might be strawberry or raspberry jam. The only way to be 100% sure what this is to taste it. And below these three guys you can find three more, and what I really like about this project is that they not only worked detailed on the art of each individual ape, but they also took time and made some nice backgrounds for these apes. So this one has a boring yellow one, which might be pretty common, but this one for example has some spooky hills, a night sky and some dying trees in the background. Next up is the roadmap, starting with the experiment 1, which is the treasury in which 333 soul will get put into a treasury. In the second part, the XAL token will be released, and every holder of the Xapes will get some XAL airdropped to the wallet daily. In the third part, the Y-Apes will be created, which will be a second NFT. In detail, it will be female apes, which will be the assistant of the Xapes, which you can mint by using the XAL token. In the fourth part, you will be able to get merchandise for your apes, which will be claimable with XAL tokens. The fifth part will be then a Lab LE comic book, which also you can claim with the XAL token. And the sixth experiment will be the fusion of the X and the Y apes by using some XAL to create a Z ape, which will be a baby ape. And the last experiment, which will be the DAO, is the community driven process. Since all experiments are completed, they want to ask the community what additional experiments they can execute. And your weightage of your vote will be determined by how much Xapes, NFTs and XAL you hold. And to find out more about this project, we can go on their Medium by clicking on the Learn More button, in which the lore and the roadmap is far more detailed and you can check out for yourself how this will go. But for example, I can tell you that the treasury, for example, will be, as I said, 333 soul, which will be used for floor sweeping and XAL token burning. And as another example, in the third experiment I told you about the Y-Apes, which was the female collection of apes, and the important point about this collection is that there only will be 2,222 Y-Apes. So just the half of the men will be able to get a wife. But as I said, I will not go into the entire Medium article since it is too long, but if you are interested in this project, I highly recommend you read this. And now let's take a look at the tokenomics. So they say they have very carefully engineered the token, focusing on keeping the price steady and incentivizing the Xapes Lab holders who would be getting 11 XAL every day for the next year for free. And by multiplying the number of NFTs we have with the number of days a year has and the 11 XAL you will get each and every day, we will get 17.8 million XAL, which are 60% of the entire supply. 20% of the XAL will be used for marketing, promotions and partnerships, which leads to a total of 5.9 million XAL. 10% of the remaining XAL will be distributed for the team over a course of 12 months, which is a total of almost 3 million XAL for the team. And the last 10% will be reserved for rewards, giveaways and futuristic experiments, and are also a total of almost 3 million XAL. And lastly, there is the FAQ, in which you can quick check for some important questions you might ask yourself right now, like what is the mint price of this project? And it will be 0.88 Solana. And considering the fact that the mint date isn't mentioned on their Medium, their website, and neither their Twitter, I believe that this will be announced pretty soon. I hope you like what you just saw, because now we are at the end of the video, in which I want to remind you once more to do your own research, because still this is no financial advice and you should do your own research by using some of your brain cells and checking out their Twitter, Discord and their website with the links provided in the description down below. Because at the end of the day, you are an adult and you are responsible for your own money. And with that said, thanks for watching and have a nice rest of your day.